You wake up in the morning, make your bed, wash your face, brush your teeth, get dressed, and start your day. You have breakfast, and then you sit down at your computer to check emails, social media, and chat with friends online. Then you have work or school, which mostly takes place in rooms with artificial light. After that, you might meet up with friends at a mall or cafe and then head back home. You spend the evening watching TV or videos on your phone, eating dinner while scrolling through social media and talking with friends online. You sleep and then wake up the next day and repeat the whole routine again. Sounds like a normal day, right? Well, it's actually a pretty typical day for someone who never goes outside. So what would happen to your body and mind if you stopped going outside forever? Let's find out. No. 1. You will need sunlight. Humans didn't evolve to live in offices, apartments, or rooms lit by screens. For most of our history, we lived in caves or simple huts made from natural materials. Sunlight was an essential part of our daily lives. It's the source of energy that allows plants to create their own food, and it also gives us vitamin D, which helps our bodies absorb calcium for strong bones. If you don't get enough vitamin D, you'll be more likely to suffer from bone diseases like rickets, which is when bones become soft and weak. Studies have also found that people who spend less time outdoors tend to have lower levels of vitamin D, which can lead to bone loss and an increased risk of fractures. So if you never went outside, you wouldn't just be missing out on fun experiences and fresh air. You would also be putting your bones at risk. But there are other ways that sunlight affects our bodies and minds. No, 2. Your mood will get worse. Sunlight also affects our sleep cycles and hormone levels, which can affect our mood. When your skin is exposed to sunlight, your body produces vitamin D and serotonin, which is a hormone that makes you feel happy and calm. If you don't get enough sunlight, your serotonin levels may drop, which can lead to depression and other mood disorders. Some studies have even found that people who spend more time outdoors have lower levels of cortisol, a hormone that causes stress. Of course, spending too much time in the sun can also be dangerous, like if you get severely sunburned. But short periods of exposure to sunlight can have a number of health benefits, both physical and mental. It's important to find a balance between staying safe from the sun and getting the benefits of natural light. So if you never went outside, you could be missing out on a lot of important vitamins and hormones that help keep you feeling your best. No. 3. You will get tired. Not getting enough sunlight can also make you feel tired and sluggish. When your body doesn't get enough sunlight, it can't make enough vitamin D, which can lead to fatigue. And it turns out that many of the things that make you feel tired, like not getting enough sleep or eating unhealthy foods, can also make you feel depressed. So not getting enough sunlight can be a vicious cycle that makes you feel tired, depressed, and then you feel too tired to do anything, which means you still don't get enough sunlight and the cycle continues. But it's not just about sunlight. There are other things you miss out on when you don't go outside. Number 4, you will be weak. If you never went outside, you would also be missing out on exercise and fresh air, which can make you feel weak and out of shape. When you don't go outside, you're more likely to be sedentary, which means you're not very physically active. This can lead to weight gain and other health problems like high blood pressure and diabetes. But it's not just about being overweight. Exercise has a lot of other benefits, like making you feel more energized and improving your sleep. It can also help reduce stress and improve your mood. Fresh air also has a lot of health benefits. When you breathe in fresh air, you're getting oxygen and other nutrients that can make you feel more alert and energized. It also helps to clear your lungs and improve your overall health. So if you never went outside, you would be missing out on all these benefits of exercise and fresh air, which can make you feel weak and unhealthy. No. 5. You will have no one to talk to. One of the worst things about never going outside is that you will probably end up with no one to talk to. When you don't go outside, you're not meeting new people or having new experiences, which can make you feel isolated and lonely. You may also feel disconnected from the world around you and miss out on important events and conversations. Of course, you could always talk to people online, but it's just not the same as talking to someone in person. When you're talking to someone online, you're not able to read their body language or hear the tone of their voice, which can lead to misunderstandings. You're also not building any real-life relationships, which are important for our social and emotional well-being. So, if you never went outside, you could end up feeling lonely and isolated, which can have serious negative effects on your mental health. No. 6. You won't learn anything new. If you never went outside, you would also miss out on all the learning opportunities that come with exploring the world around you. When you're outside, you're exposed to new sights, sounds, and experiences that can stimulate your curiosity and make you want to learn more. You may also meet new people who teach you new skills or share their knowledge with you. And you're not limited to what you can learn inside. If you like, you can explore nature and learn about the environment around you. You can also learn practical skills like how to fix things around the house or how to cook new foods. The possibilities are really endless. So if you never went outside, you would be missing out on a lot of opportunities to learn new things, which can make you feel bored and uninspired. No. 7. You will have a weaker immune system. One of the things you miss out on when you don't go outside is exposure to germs. And that might sound like a bad thing, but it's actually a good thing because exposure to germs helps boost your immune system and make you healthier. When you're exposed to germs, your body learns how to fight off infections and diseases. This helps you develop immunity against illnesses like the common cold and flu. Without this exposure, your immune system can become weaker and you can become more susceptible to illnesses. So if you never went outside, you would be missing out on the benefits of exposure to germs, which can lead to a weaker immune system and more illnesses. In conclusion, we should all try to go outside as much as we can. We need sunlight, exercise, and fresh air for our physical and mental health. Of course, it's important to stay safe and protect yourself from the sun's harmful rays. But short periods of exposure to natural light are important for our well-being. If you never went outside, you would be missing out on all the benefits of sunlight, exercise, and fresh air. You would also be missing out on opportunities to learn new things, meet new people, and experience all that life has to offer. So let's all make an effort to go outside more often. Let us know in the comments if you have ever spent a long time indoors without going outside. Thanks for watching. See you next time.